shall I sleep? Would it be a sin?
Today we gather to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, when two people make the decision to become one through the bond of marriage. Marriage is one of the most beautiful gifts God our Father has ever given us. It reveals the beauty of unity, love, commitment, and faithfulness. Of all the relationships known to man, most precious and perfect of all is that of a husband and wife. It is therefore fitting that we should be gathered here in the sight of God and all of these witnesses to see the vows that you two are going to make today. Who gives this bride to this man?
I do.
So, Ray, I have seen you grow up from a young teenage boy to such an incredible man. And I remember on New Year's Eve I went to you and I said, "You better marry that girl." And I meant it with all my heart. And I am just so happy to be able to be part of this journey with you guys and to just stand with you in this moment. And I just feel honored and privileged. So as we go forward, I just for what it's worth want to say I love you guys, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so just thankful to be part of your life. So you guys can be seated if you'd like, or you can stand and take pictures, whatever you want to do. Through the covenant of marriage, you have this opportunity to experience life, love, and legacy in a way that only God can orchestrate. The potential for joy and happiness is unlimited. Give me a hard time. Sorry. Thank you. Get close. Okay. Yet I say intentionally that it's an opportunity and it's potential, because a healthy, meaningful marriage doesn't just happen, it must be created. Love requires intentionality. 1 Corinthians 13:4 tells us this, that love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love is an action, and it is a choice. Love must be sought after, fought for, relentlessly pursued, and ultimately created, moment by moment, day by day, week after week, year after year. In the beauty of marriage, the little things become the big things. It's remembering that we don't forget this moment. We embrace this I do daily, right? It's never being too old or too cool to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you in deed and in word. It's never taking one another for granted. It's being romantic, not letting that end at the honeymoon. It's becoming a student of your spouse and learning them, truly caring about what they care about. It's about goals, values, and priorities that you set with one another and you pursue with all of your heart. It's standing up against any opposition united, always united. It's showing your love and appreciation regularly. It's cultivating patience and understanding. It's the capacity to learn and grow from the hard times, because they will come. But whether you get better or you get better, it's your choice. It's forgiving well and forgiving often. It's creating a place where both of you can grow together. It's remembering that God alone is the author of marriage, and it is impossible to do it without him. It's seeing the best, believing the best, pursuing the best. It's remembering why you said, I do today. It's holding dearly to the vows that you'll make this evening, even on your darkest days. So at this time, I ask you, Ray, do you promise to love Arlina, to respect her, to share your life with her, your dreams with her, to build a home with her, to pursue God with her, and to spend all your days worshiping the Lord together? If you do, say I do.
I do.
And do you promise to be her companion in all of her successes and failures, her joys and sadness, to always give her your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be who God created her to be.
I do.
And do and do you, Arlina, promise to love Raymond, to respect him, to share your life and your dreams with him, to build a home with him, to pursue God, and spend all of your days worshiping the Lord together? Do you promise to be a companion to him in all of his successes and failures, his joys and sadness, to always give him your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be who God created him to be? Now you guys can hold hands for this part. This is going to be your exchange of vows. Raymond, do you take Arlina to be your wife? Do you promise to choose her each and every day and to love her in word and deed? Do you promise to always share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns with her and to be open and honest at all times? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only to her forevermore? And you take Ray to be your husband. Do you promise to choose him each and every day and to love him in word and deed? Do you promise to always share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns with him and to be open and honest at all times? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only to him forevermore? Now repeat after me. You'll start. I, Raymond, take you, Arlina, to be my wife.
I permit to you.
I promise from this day forward.
Promise from this day forward.
To be grateful for our love and life together.
To be grateful for our love and life together.
To be generous with my time, energy, and affection. I promise to be patient, understanding, and faithful. I promise to listen, to value your opinion. I promise to push you to be the woman that God created you to be. I promise before God, our friends, and our family, to be your loving and faithful husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, until death do us part.
We're getting closer.
And Arlina, repeat after me. I, Arlina, take you, Raymond, to be my husband. I promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and life together. To be generous with my time, energy, and affection. I promise to be patient, understanding, and faithful. Patient, understanding, and faithful. I promise to listen and value your opinion. I promise to continue to work on myself in order to love you better. I promise before God, our friends, and our family, to be your loving, faithful wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, or richer or poorer, till death do us part. At this time, Ray and Arlina will seal their vows with rings. Now these rings are just these rings are an expression of what's happening inwardly right now. As these rings have no end and they just continue to go. Such is your love. It should show no end. It should continue to go and go each and every day, right? We want to have no end to this love. We don't want to see where it starts. We don't want to see where it ends. We just know that this love will last forever. Amen. So placing this ring upon her finger, Raymond, repeat after me. Arlina, I give you this ring as a token of the pledge made between us on this day, and a pledge to our love. And you can hear the God or what? Ray's ring on his hand. You can repeat after me. Raymond, I give you this ring
Raymond, I give you this ring
as a token of the promise we've made
as a token of the promise we made
between us on this day
between us on this day
and as a pledge to our love.
and as a pledge of our love.
You can put it on his ring. At this time, Ray and Arlina have chosen to do a fisherman's knot. And this knot the fisherman's knot is one of the strongest of all knots. And they say that this is the lover's knot because once it is pulled, it only gets stronger with pressure. It only gets stronger as it's pulled apart. And in this moment, we're going to take these ropes, and they represent your individual lives together. And in a moment, as you pull them closer to you and closer to you, we're going to see that knot form. And that knot, let it be a reminder that every time you see it, that the pressure is what makes it strong. The things that you go through in life are not intended to break you. Pressure is not bad, but if you can manage that with the Lord and with one another, it will only serve to make you stronger. So at this time, you can pull your ropes.
Don't make me fall.
This is tug of war, first fight. Go. Just kidding, don't fight, please. As it fastens together, it symbolizes the joining of your life that can now no longer be separated. Put that in your living room.
Hang it up in your living room.
So now, Raymond and Arlina, the two of you have come into this marriage uniting as husband and wife. And I ask you to always remember to love, honor, and cherish one another each passing day. Take joy in serving one another and be careful to never let your love grow cold or complacent. Be quick, so quick to forgive. Do not hold grudges and pursue peace within your home and your hearts towards one another. Let's bow our heads and pray. Father, I bless this couple that has come together in marriage. Please give them the strength, Lord, the patience, and the grace for the journey ahead. Father God, I pray that they would only have love, affection, and understanding towards one another. God, that they would have the courage to abide within you, Lord, and as they seek you, as they love you, as they draw closer to you, Father, I pray that they would only continue to draw closer to one another. Father God, I pray that you would always be at the center of this marriage, and what you have put together, God, what you have joined on this day, let no man separate. Father, I pray that you would bless their life, that their home would be their first ministry, God, but that the ministries that you have placed within them would flourish, God, that they would be world changers together, Lord, united. Father God, that they would seek you and that they would seek to change the world around them. Father God, I pray for their future children, their home, and I pray just your hedge of protection, your love, and your blessings upon them. God, would you continue to give your good grace, your good joy, peace, and love to this couple. We thank you for this in Jesus' name. Raymond and Arlina, I now declare you husband and wife. May the Lord bless you and keep you. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor and privilege of presenting to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Padres.